WTOL 11 is going to bat for a number of Maumee residents tonight. Several have reached out to us over the last few weeks telling us about what they call outrageous water bills. How outrageous? Wait until you hear.
A lot of things are going to have to change if this is what I'm looking at. A lot of things.
Cheryl Baker's a mom of three, works third shift, and lives in a 1,300 square foot home in Maumee. But the city of Maumee just turned her world upside down with one quarterly water bill.
I came out, got it, opened it up, thought I'll just pay it today. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when I opened this up. $1,600? No, that's crazy.
$1,600 for water. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath home and no extras.
So we don't wash cars, we don't water the grass, we don't play in the hose, we don't do any of that.
Cheryl's been back and forth with the city, telling her it's the toilet flapper, it's the outdoor spigot, or it's a leaky sump pump. She says they've all been checked, and that's not it. In fact, she says most of the usage numbers that seem really off were times when she says she wasn't even home. And Cheryl's not alone.
Typically our bill averaged around $300 every 3 months, and that bill was over $700. Yes.
Crushing.
It was crushing. It was a shock. It was right around the holidays. So it was, a difficult, we paid it, but it was like, wait, how is this happening? Why is this happening?
I mean, I have kids in the house. I can't not pay the bill, I get emotional. Sorry.
Look at this. In March, Shelby Lutz's household got hit with a more than $2,100 water bill. Her family had to take out a small loan to cover it.
I've never, in my whole life, been late on bills. I have great credit. We pay everything on time. So this sucks.
We walked up and down a bunch of Maumee streets, talking with residents, learning not everybody's in this situation. It's hit or miss. Some bills are right in line. Lisa Herron's lived just a block from the downtown for 20 years. She told us her bills have been manageable, but she knows that's not the case everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I know some of those people, so yes, I'm glad that you're checking into it.
So what's behind this? Well, maybe a couple of things. In an email to WTOL 11, City Administrator Patrick Birch said, without question, Maumee utility customers are experiencing some difficulties, partially as a result of necessary increases in utility rates in an effort to raise funds to alleviate the city's very publicized sanitary sewer discharge violations through extensive infrastructure repair and additionally to upgrade the city's very aging potable drinking water infrastructure. You see, Maumee is on the hook for about $100 million in upgrades after not properly reporting decades of sewage discharge into the river. In July of last year, Mayor Rich Carr confirmed to WTOL that water and sewer rates would likely climb 60 to 64% over the next 5 years. We asked the mayor for an interview and an opportunity to discuss these bills. He declined, and he wrote, "We will not publicly discuss individual residents' personal water bills or payment history. For residents who have a bill they are not capable of immediately paying, they can contact the city." Cheryl says she did that and got no help. WTOL 11 reached out to every city council member to ask about their bills. We got one response. Councilmember Margot Puffenberger told us, quote, "My water bill has gone up considerably, but I expected that due to all the variables that have contributed to this quote-unquote perfect storm of sorts in Maumee." That's a little consolation for Cheryl, who says her $1,600 water bill's about to go up another 10% with late charges.
This $1 million fine for dumping waste in the Maumee River, who's paying for it? We are. Absolutely. It can't be that big of a change.
How bitter of a pill is that to swallow?
Bitter enough that I probably won't consider staying in the Maumee after next year.
Now, the city also tells us there was a big issue with faulty batteries in water meters, and that led to what the city calls miscalculations on usage. City Administrator Patrick Birch telling us, quote, the very technological advances that enabled the city to provide state-of-the-art communication between meters and billing without manually reading meters has failed on a large scale. If you or someone you know is in a pinch financially because of one of these large water bills and you're getting no help, we want to hear about it. You can text us at 419-248-1100 and we'll see if we can get you some answers. Also, if you want to read more about the history of the sewage mess in Maumee, go to WTOL.com for a link to this story. Reporting for WTOL 11 Investigates, I'm Jeff Smith.